Hi, I'm so happy to be with you. Yes, you. Today is about you, and it is about you giving yourself some self-care as we go through a releasing ceremony or a burning bowl ceremony together. How good it is to come to an end of something. And when I say end, a releasing ceremony can be done anytime during the year. It can be done like back behind me, the phases of the moon. It can be done when you've finished a huge accomplishment, or when you're releasing being in school anymore, you're releasing a divorce, you're releasing some aha thing that you, through your spiritual practice, have identified as what is holding you back from being your biggest and best self. In Science of Mind, founded by Ernest Holmes, we believe that our mind and our body are connected along with spirit, that there is a connection that is just that, it's pure connection. And when we come together in that connection, we recognize that we are amazing, magnificent human beings on this planet. And in order to achieve or open up the dam and let the river flow and what you want to manifest, we got to get rid of the things that block us. So this particular one, it is the end of 2020. We're going to go through the ceremony, and I'll probably refer to releasing the year as we go into the new 2021. Super excited about it. Anyway, you can insert anything into this that you would like. So I just want to show you what's on this altar. What is on this altar? So I cleared the space. I then got a scarf, included lights. Usually I do the 4 directions, and today I'm doing the elements. So at the center, I have something on my wall. Everything that's on here brings me joy, brings me happiness. Most have been gifted to me in this year of 2020. So we have the beautiful rainbow, which for me is light and inclusion and love. Over here, we have fire. And then here, with the beautiful bowl, you see the feathers. Those feathers are from a white heron who I've enjoyed watching fly. So that's indicating air. I have other trinkets. Over here we have a beautiful fountain, and this fountain represents water. And lastly, we have a bowl here designating earth. It's got some wood in it. It's got the shell and also some sage. There's also a lot of love on this table. Lots of love. I believe love is the answer. You will need a candle and something to light it with. A pen, a piece of paper, a glass with some water in it, and or a little metal dish. That's all that you need. You can hit pause here and take time and put together your altar. Put together an altar so we can do this ceremony together and release whatever comes up, for it to leave us as we go into the beautiful next year. So hit pause, and I'll see you soon. Now that you have your altar in place, so we're going to begin our ceremony. Our ceremony is to release something that no longer serves us in this year 2020. And I'm going to begin by toning us in or ringing the bell 3 times, followed with lighting the candle. And if you would like to light your candle at that time, please do. Then I'll go into a prayer and then take us right into what we want to release. Once we're finished with the releasing, we will then come back to our center, or the cave of the heart, the place within where we commune with our higher selves, or whatever your name is for it. And then I'll take us into a meditation. I light this candle in recognition of fire, in recognition of the flame, the wisdom, as we watch that flame dance. So join me as we go within. In Science of Mind, we believe in all paths to God, or to Spirit, to Allah, to the universe, whatever you want to call that higher source, that higher thing. We also believe that it is one. There is only one thing. So there is one God, one Spirit, one universe. And from that place, each of us is birthed with those same qualities, those same attributes of the only thing there is. So in Science of Mind, we believe in prayer. We believe in affirmative prayer. So join me with either closing your eyes or bringing them down half to block the light. I know that there is only one thing, and there is only one thing happening right here and right now, and that is Spirit. Whether I want to call it Spirit, God, Allah, my source, the light, the universe. I call it the name that I resonate with right here and right now. So knowing that that source, that God, that Allah, that Spirit, that cosmic thing is available at all times. It is here now, for Spirit is all there is. Spirit is all there is. God is all there is. The universe is all there is. Allah is all there is. If I didn't get your name for that thing, that most magnificent, marvelous, beautiful beyond words thing, Say it out loud now. Now that thing, that source, the only thing that there is, I connect with it. I connect right here and right now with it because I am from it. I was birthed into this world with freedom as my birthright, into this thing that we call life. And I know that my brothers and sisters and siblings are from that thing too. So the one connection, the only connection there is with all the individual connections, and we are all back to the only thing that there is. Spirit. I claim for this ceremony tonight that it is filled with love, that it is filled with joy, that it is filled with spiritual growth, that we come to a time where we no longer want to carry the heavy, heavy bags with us. Those bags filled with memories, filled with beliefs, filled with things that no longer work for us, but we carry with us anyway. I know as we go through this ceremony tonight that each and every person participating in this right here and right now is ready to release something. Something small, something big, something bigger than our imagination. As we release, we open space for more good in our lives. I am so grateful to be able to come together in this way, to come together in this holy, holy space, this holy, holy, sacred space that individually we've created. We've created, and it is magnificent. It is good. It is beautiful. It is abundant. And it is filled with nothing but love. For love is the answer. And I release my words. I release my words into the law, that place where it only says yes. This experience is already magnificent. So we let it go, and we let it rest, and we let it be. And let's take 3 deep breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. And release. And another deep breath in. And release. And take another deep breath in. And hold it. And when you're ready, just let it all go. Let every bit of air express from your lungs and empty yourself out. We believe that there is a space within us that is us, that is God, that is a unique expression of that only thing that there is. We call it intuition. We call it our bright light. It is the place that already has the answers for everything. Because when I go within, I never go without. So 2020 has been a big year. And I want to acknowledge, for some, it might look like a fire in a trash bin. And for others, 2020 has been expansive in a place where there's been ahas and growths and experiences. And the truth is that those experiences, whether it is a trash can on fire or spiritual growth and understanding, they aren't mutually exclusive. That throughout these last 12 months, they've been weaving in and out of each other. And there have been struggles. There might be relationships that have changed. A reduction in our finances, a reduction in our abundance, and our health. Our health, our body temples, and our minds, all of it could have experienced difficulties. So I want you to just sit in this space that is so comfortable that you no longer feel the difference between your chair and your body. You are at total comfort. You're at peace. And the question that I would like you to answer honestly, and being honest with yourself, for you're not sharing this with anyone else, to be willing to be open to whatever comes. And to allow yourself to be vulnerable again with yourself. For the only thing that this is about is you. What is it? A thing, an emotion. What is it that pops to your mind of something that you would like to release about 2020? Do you want to release judgment? Do you want to release limitation? Do you want to release hate? And that's at a high level. If you have a specific example, a specific thing, that's fine too. And when you're ready and you know what that is that you want to release. Take your piece of paper and your pen and go ahead and write, whether it's one word or a paragraph, of what you want to release and let go of right here and right now. To let it be something in the past that we don't go back to. It is something that is holding us personally back from moving on to receive and understand and be that thing of our highest good. And I'm going to release two things. I'm going to drop my piece of paper into the water. For water is something that cleanses, washes, frees us and washes us clean. And just allow that water to start to completely immerse in the water. And that water, that paper is being absorbed by the water. As we are letting this go. I'm also going to release something with the fire. The fire is like a phoenix. It burns something to create a space that's new, that is full of new air, new thought. So I'm going to light my paper and put it in the bowl. And once it is finished, say out loud, I release, and what it is that you released. And I simply let it go. It is no longer part of my baggage. And then take another breath in. And close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. Relax and feel your body becoming free of tension. Let go of all your thoughts and let your mind just drift. Settle into your chair and become aware of your breathing. Place your hands over your eyes and say to yourself, I now free my eyes to see clearly and fully the path to my highest well-being. I free myself to see the highest and finest in everyone I meet. I know that I look everywhere and I see the face of God. Now place your hands over your ears and say to yourself, I now free my ears to hear life's song, singing through the wind in the trees, the birds in the air, the waves of the ocean, and through the lips of those I meet on my journey. I release and lose in me the gift of hearing, the essence of each person's individual message. And I now place my hands on the lips and say to yourself, I now free my lips to speak words of sensitivity, compassion, and truth. To speak clearly, honestly, and powerfully of my true nature, and to honor, through my speaking, the true nature of all that I meet. Move your hands and place them on your forehead, saying, my mind is now free to think expansive, visionary thoughts, and to dream fully and richly of my highest potential. My thoughts are the tools through which I fashion my tomorrows. Now cover your heart with both of your hands and say, my heart is open and expanding to embrace life with a passion and intensity that heals and empowers me and creates vibrancy and aliveness for myself and all around me. Now place your hands at your sides and say, I know that my body is my home and I love it, honor it, and listen to it, for it contains wisdom and insight and will work with me toward my highest, greatest well-being. From this day forward, I will nurture and cherish it just the way it is, as I greatly, fully express my highest good. And now know that your accomplishments and contributions are created through spirit and intelligence that is greater than all that you are, through your intentions, thoughts, and actions, and that your existence matters in the total stream of life. Say to yourself, I now free my whole being into the creative process of God. I know that my desires and wants flow from this creative source within me, through me, and I trust. I trust, I trust, I trust. And I let it go. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. So when you're ready, start feeling your bottom on the chair. Notice that your body feels refreshed, renewed, less heavy. and that you come back in connection with your mind and your body. So moving your toes, your knees, your buttocks, your shoulders, your hands, your fingers. Move your neck. Open your eyes and come back to this beautiful space that you created. And know that you're alive, alert, awake, and aware. I'm so grateful that you joined me on this journey. This journey of allowing something or some things to be released that you have decided that you no longer want to carry with you as baggage. So I recognize in this present moment that there is beauty, there is wisdom, there is power, there is light, there is love, and there is God. Hallelujah to all of that, and I look forward to seeing you soon.